Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Minnesota Vikings and the Chicago Bears. It's our Monday night opener for the season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And this defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Now a give up the middle to Jones. And they'll surrender just a low yard. That brings up 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
The Bears close it in, and they'll get him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Dude, all the data lately has taught us really clearly, sacks, negative yardage plays, they not only just destroy that play, they destroy drives. Well done, defense.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through it for a touchback. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Staying grounded with Swift. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Williams to throw on 1st. On the move, headed right. He can run it. He's got room to roam here. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Williams on the play action. And the Vikings rush brings him down. And big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
To the left and hauled in by Odunze. And he's tackled for no gain.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Third and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that fourth down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
And this one gets out of bounds. It was pushing some distance towards the goal line, but gets out at the 5.
At their own 5-yard line.
Minnesota in the formation. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Throwing from near his own goal line. Throw left side, brought in by Hawkinson. And he goes out of bounds as everyone turns to hear from our referee. So not a holding call. One of the linemen actually too far downfield that time. That's what drew the flag. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. From the shotgun, McCarthy. This one's to Hawkinson outright. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They've got a first to begin the frame. It's Jones on the toss. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down.
That's a pretty good look right there at the struggle offensive linemen have. Athletically, they're just not as fast as these linebackers. And if they don't win early, those linebackers outrun them and make a play like that behind the line.
Has him on the quick hitter. Oh, baby, he gets rocked and the ball is out. Oh, the fumble jumps out of bounds. What a break there for the offense.
You know, those defensive guys, they would tell you that the sideline's their best friend, right? A lot of these routes are trying to push the receivers and move the real estate. Well, sometimes the sidelines could be an offensive player's best friend, and that ball bounces harmlessly out of bounds.
Gets it quickly to Douglas. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
It's out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
2nd and 3 now. Out of the gun, a gift to Jones. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Throwing on third, McCarthy. Looking Hawkinson, he's got it. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Headed out right. Now here he goes. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Second down carry for Jones. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open, deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Going to the ground again on first. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. They send the tight end in motion. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Flush down out to his left. No left side cut by Douglas. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Soldier Field. The Vikings would take the lead with a score. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. Getting out to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
McCarthy trying to get on 2nd down. Completed over the middle. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal. Straight ahead they go with Jones. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
Hey, that is just a terrific effort defensively, and now really sets you up. I don't think this offense can run it, not after getting knocked backward on 2nd down.
Big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw. Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Williams on 1st down. Komet downfield. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Buys time, rolling right. Williams hit, and that ball's out. It's picked out by the Vikings, going the other way. Reaches the 40. Into the red zone. And Minnesota returns this to the end zone. Touchdown. The Vikings will add to their lead at the end of the half. Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings make it a 10-point ball game. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. Looking to throw. He's going to push one deep down the right. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Will Reichert, the kickoff for the Vikings.
We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our 2nd half. And a stumble coming out of the locker room at halftime as the kick goes out of bounds, Brock. So our first drive of the half is going to begin all the way up at the 40. First and 10 from the 41. Here's Williams. Short pass brought in. On the move, past the 40. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Here's 2nd and 11. Buying some time right. Pass is caught at the 9. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
That's good for a Bears first down. 1st and goal.
Swift gets it on the option. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
A 4-yard loss on the play. 2nd and goal at the 12-yard line.
Now here's Williams. Escapes the pocket. This one's caught. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
A big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's 3rd and goal. Working from the gun, Williams. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Santos' kick is good. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
Nice to pay off any drive with some points and able to trim the lead slightly there the first time out in the 2nd half. And even if they can't get into pole position, just want to keep this thing close.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Jones with a run to start the 3rd quarter. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Jones again on 2nd down. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
His goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward, and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
3rd down, here's Jones. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Minnesota lined up in punt formation. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Going on again with Swift. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
Kate, I knew it at the time. I think everybody did. We knew the Legion of Boom was special, right? That entire secondary, but their safety's ability, Earl and Cam, to come downhill, to make those tackles behind the line of scrimmage as he just did. Yeah, man, you appreciate great safety play like that.
3rd down. Here's Williams. He puts some air under it deep down the left. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And that hits and heads out beyond the 45, but short of the 40.
1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Thielen's got it. It's complete. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Vikings ball, working to carry this lead through to the end. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. McCarthy looking to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Intended target that time was Aaron Jones. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
3rd down from the gun. McCarthy. He'll dump this one off to his running back. Complete. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the 1st down.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Here's Jones. He has the first and still going past the 35. And he's finally taken down at the 16-yard line. One of their biggest plays of the game, and it comes on a 4th down gamble. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Working inside the red zone. Forced out to his right. And he won't escape. The Bears take him down. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
McCarthy operating from the pistol. Escapes out to the left. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And this one doesn't go far.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. They send a man in motion. Looking to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. He brings it in. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. They'll run here with Jones. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3.
There's no question that offensively you're disappointed when you're in these goal to go and you go backwards. But this is one of those situations, Kate, where I got to give a tremendous amount of credit to that defense, that surge, that want to, that leverage to not just stop them at the point of attack, but knock them 2 yards backwards.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. The back's got it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. Went after trying good by Reichert. And the Vikings double their lead to 14.
Bears 3. Will Reichert.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Here's Duvernay on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. To throw, Williams. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. To throw is Williams. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Will Johnson. And the Vikings are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. It's a 6-yard gain. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
2nd and 3 now. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short?
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing on 3rd, McCarthy. And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, we've got a 1st down here. They got the interference call on 3rd down, and that keeps this drive going with a new set of downs. Oh, Bronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Completed to his running back. And this one does not go far.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
2nd down now, 7 to go. They're going to pass it here. Connects on the crosser. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings have likely locked up the win right there. It's a T.J. Hockenson touchdown. Record there to tack on the extra points. And the Vikings stretch their lead to 21.
Bears 3.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, with a big gain on that play.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. From the 44-yard line now, first and 10. Williams set to pass. That's complete to the rookie out of Missouri. It's a 21-yard gain. And that's good for a Bears first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Williams on first down. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Just couldn't find Romadunze there. So that brings up second down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times.
And that's going to be brought in. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears get it back to within 2 possessions.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And the Vikings bring in the onside kick. That should just about do it. Even with that kick, there wasn't much chance of pulling off the comeback. And now that they failed to recover, partner, I'd say this one officially over and done with.
They went out taking every chance they could, right? Swinging as much as possible, but you just can't have this big a deficit this late in the game. Pete Carroll likes to say, can you win a game in the first quarter, the second quarter, third quarter? No, you win it when it matters in this league, and that's finishing in the fourth.
That's complete. Here's Jones. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Now he loses the ball. But fortunately, the Vikings stay calm. They were able to get to it. Crisis averted. They keep possession. This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest. Here's McCarthy on first and 10. The Bears close it in, and they'll get him. So the Vikings pick up the win on the road. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Vikings emerge as winners as we say so long from Chicago.
Pre.
Don't get put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before he enter. Don't you hang with the ops talking about he don't remember. Trying to copy what I do. You is not a printer. Cooped up, too up, mate. Get they suit tucks begging. I ain't even got $2 for you. Roll call when I'm coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball. You can't jump with me. Ballin' jump, man. Touch hands. We bout to bump then. Better bang yours. Cause I bang mine. This ain't happen overnight. It take time. You seen the Super Bowl, the cheat code. Game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. What I want for Christmas too. That's the same time with me, it's game time. But with you, yeah, it's same time. Ayy, keep playing around, get your head. Don't wanna live right, well, alright, leave you dead wrong. Ayy, well, okay. I catch the dog, he getting the beats like it's Dre. Like the money in the bank, you better play where it's safe. Told him Belly fill his tank, run up to the next steak. I get down, I get dirty, catch him on the club. Thinking he gon' get a pass from the slimy stomach. Hungry for it, see an issue and I rub my stomach. Enough paper to make a book, I could get it published. What? You don't believe me? Think for brown skin, real can see them. Got good, go retrieve it, short, small. When that's from Cali, but the cheetah.